Hey guys, how are you? Hope everybody's doing great. End of the fusion here. It's time for the hero's path. Why do they call it the hero? I don't really know. I don't feel particularly heroic doing it. But here we are, Path of Spring, always something different. It's eggs this time around. I've got, I had the nub video up here to see, what was the best path for me to take depending on what I'm doing. These videos are always super, super helpful, so shout out to him because, God knows I was never going to go through and look at all this stuff myself. I was just going to blindly yeet, most likely. So the most efficient way is the pink plus blue. You go down, you get your one key, and then you go back down, use the key, and then unlock the additional fragments, basically. So that's the planaroo. Couple of things to note here. It is 2x sacreds, and there are, they've been running the progressives on the Unity champs all weekend. There was the Barbs guy, the Undead guy, I don't know, I didn't pay attention to the rest, but I waited until Sunday to do it. Because this guy, Admiral Blacktusk, is probably the one I'm most interested in. Obviously, we still have a very, very minimal chance to even get him or even get a Lego period. So even with the 2x, so yeah, I'm not super concerned about it. I'm going for the fusion, blah, 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 fun. Something else to note is that you actually... it's double points on ancient shards, so you actually... for a 10 pop of Ancients, that's actually the same value to you as a Sacred Shard. So, if you didn't have a lot of Sacreds, the Ancients are actually quite good value right now, because, pretty much anybody in the endgame has absolutely no use for these, and has no trouble yeeting them where applicable. So yeah. I did my little calculations. I did some dung diving, obviously. Got some points here. I need 6 to do the absolute bare minimum, but we can see what's happening, if we're having crazy luck or something, we can keep pulling. Obviously, I have a crap ton of resources saved, so it's not a big deal if we can get some additional fun out of that. And then, technically, the more I open, I'll nab myself a few extra rewards. So not a huge deal to me to be incredibly efficient or whatever with this. So yeah, we'll just yeet whatever I feel like yeeting and stop yeeting when I feel like I need to stop yeeting. So there you have it. I think I'm basically done here yet. So I need 50 from the path, and then I just need to finish the AE. I was working on a little bit earlier, but I'm not completely done yet. Okay, so do I have space and everything? Yeah, we're decent-ish. I think I might start with the Sacreds, just because it's 2x. I don't know. Wait, who's in the Void? I can't remember this guy's name. I'm terrible at this game. Okay, so yeah, I think, we'll do a few. We'll we could switch to thousands of mystery shards, always an option, guys, so yeah, we'll see. Starting with an epic, of course, it's Agorlos Helma. I almost used him in my faction wars for the decreased defense, but then I didn't, so I'm sorry, Gorlos. Reset the luck. We don't want any more Gorlos. But not a terrible champ, at least. My goodness, the loading today. It's Bovos. I think he was from a fusion. Maybe I'm misremembering that. I'm trying to think of the last time I opened a Lego. It might have been double Lego fairly recently. I got Duchess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we're at, guys, but we'll see what's up. Filja. Alright, so, Jesus, we might not get any. This might be a boring one, guys. I do apologize. Reset the luck again. Open one mystery shard, obviously. This is the secret. Oh yeah, this is definitely the champ you want to. Yeah, 100% chance to get a Lego after opening that champ. Oh, dang. It didn't work. Masamuto? You want to do an ancient? Let's do an ancient. I don't remember the last time I opened a Lego in an ancient. I'm clearly not keeping track of any of this. See? Yep, same points as opening a sacred. Oh, jeez, where am I at? Am I, like, basically done? Okay, I think I have, like, one more. Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. I was just opening, I was expecting, we could have done, like, 10 back-to-back Legos. It would have been super, super funsies. Could do voids. I have quite a few of those. I don't know. I'm just blind eating at this point. Another epic. Yarung. Okay. Geez, yeah, it's like, it's hard. Like, if I'm not having luck, I don't like to keep going because, like, that is just setting a bad precedent, That's how you accidentally spend, like, 30 shards and get absolutely nothing for your troubles. So, unfortunately, I hate to be boring, but yeah, I think I'm about done. Yeah. Okay, guys, I accidentally did a stupid on the path. I did not closely follow that nub video as I was supposed to. So I accidentally, I went like up here and got this one first, but I did it backward. I was supposed to get the key and then go here, which would then connect to the second key, which would then allow me to go back up, basically. Yeah, so I have done a stupid. So I need another, like, 7,000, 1,000, which, again, I have a million resources. I really, really don't care that deeply. But if you were a person with less resources, this would obviously suck. And I completely hear you on that. These paths are very dumb. So, yeah. We're gonna yeet another, I guess. Oh yeah, and then I'll also need the 4,000 for the thing itself. Yeah, so I think I'm in for like another 3 here. So, okay. As always, there's a variety, well, of options. We can do the ancients if I don't really want to sacrifice my sacreds, which, I don't know, I think I'm kind of down not having luck in the sacreds, so don't really want to continue with those. I did a lot of chimp training during this fusion, so that's fine also, I guess. Just do another 10. Can work ourselves up for the next double Lego, although I guess I'm also working myself up for the next double Lego in the sacreds. Not bad epic odds for the situation, so I'll give you guys one more sacred, just, just for the yeets, just for you guys. And it's gonna be a Lego, of course. It's Griddle Hagbane. Wow. You get my rates on pulling the fusion lately are out of this world. Alright. I haven't even leveled her the first time around. But we'll get there, surely. 10% attack to the Sacred Orders. Legos, sure. Yeah, let's see some of the ones I've pulled recently. I pulled Stock the Broken Fusion dupe. I pulled Rosalvarg, that's fairly recent. I pulled Ancora dupe, that's a fairly recent fusion. I pulled Scorid the Half-Spawn fusion. That's a recent fusion. And no fusions there. And the Pedrig. That wasn't a fusion. That was like I think I got him for opening souls. Okay, so let's go back in and try not to mess up the path again. I think I want that, honestly. Okay, and then we're getting the key. Getting the key. So now I have the key. So now I'm here. And then I'm here. Oh, it looks like I did one too many. But I think we're going to make it, you guys. Alright, anything cool I can get for 6,352 points? Could do this. Could do that. What's down here? I could open another and get a Lego book. I could just open like a bunch more and just go for the soul, you know, yeet. Yeah, I'm gonna close this for the moment, you know, contemplate. We'll see. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again in my own video. So I decided I did some extremely, you know, intense calculations over here. I'm just kidding. Obviously, it was all fairly simple. But you know what? I decided, like, heck it. I'm already basically, like, you know, I already messed up. So I already had to go out of my way. And I basically, for basically like 6 more ancient 10 pops or sacreds, like I can just get the 5-star soul. I have so many ancients, I really, and sacreds and everything. I mean, there's even like voids. How much is a void worth? So yeah, a void is worth 750. Okay, so yeah, I've just decided I no longer care, and I'm just gonna go for the soul, you know? I definitely need some more of these for awakening rooms. I don't have a lot of high-level souls, and, you know, maybe it's not the greatest champ ever, but I'm having a day over here, guys. I'm having a day. You want to do a void 10 pop? Just because? Just because? If we could even get like an epic, it would be fairly shocking, but you never know. I mean, 7,500 points for that? I'll take it. See, this is easy. Earning points is easy. I'm a genius at this. A genius, I tell you. And yeah, we're racking up all the mercy counts, so that's perfect. For Solace Grape Dirt. I have to have like 50 of that champion. Okay. You want to do one of these? We got Gretel Hagbane, so let's lock Wayne. All the Waynes and Banes. Okay. Kind of like halfway-ish. But yeah, it'll be fun, I think. I should be tracking these a bit better for the Mercy. But that would be a lot of work. Well, it really wouldn't, but you know what I mean. It's too much work, even if it's not a lot of work. Miststrider? Dithey? Cool. That's an Empower. Surely. Alright. Okay. Get you one more of these. My sacred luck isn't there, guys. I was on like that crazy luck spree for a while. Like I was like, you know, I was a bit too lucky, I think. It's fine. They had to bring it down. They had to bring it down. Oh my. Okay, never mind. The crazy luck streak is freaking on, guys. It's back. It never left. I lied. There it is. Oh my gosh. Wallmaster. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're recording. That is definitely not someone I expected to pop out of the shards, but I will certainly take it. I actually, like, I had a crazy opening video a while ago where it was like a 15x on Wallmaster, and I opened like 3 or 4 Legos that were not him. I mean, you know, obviously the chance to get him is so low, but it was like, you know, the closest I've ever been to opening Wallmaster. Anyway, yeah, obviously this dude is sick. Super sought after Hydra champion because of black buffs. Also got decreased attack. That is nice because when those heads attack, it does damage. So we like to decrease their attack. Increases his own accuracy, speed, attack, extra turns. So you're cycling through the abilities quicker. Increases his own max HP, so maybe he won't die, even though he is a very squishy attack champion. So yeah, definitely going to be going in one of my teams. Have I done any Hydra this week yet? Probably not. Sorry, I'm randomly losing my voice. Oh, I guess I did. All right, so that's my brutal team. My nightmare team is like, I don't see it. I guess it's, oh yeah, it's this with Duchess. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's like a, yeah, I think he will improve one of those teams. Okay, so where are we at, guys? 40,852. We need 50 for our soul that we're chasing for, for really no reason at all, but, you know, live a little, live a little. YOLO. You got, when you just pull a Lego, you gotta go again, even though it's a very low chance to be another one. Do we do another just because, you know, this is the last one. I would need a couple more 100 points after that, but I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I mean, we could try the Ancients again. We could try to get a Lego out of the Ancients. Although, like I said, I have no idea where this is at mercy-wise. Probably nowhere near. A bunch of epics, I guess. Okay. So... yeah, I mean, that's basically it. We can do, like, one more to just get it here. Wouldn't that have been fun if it was a Lego? Alright, so there you go. This is the first time I've ever gotten the soul in one of these silly Billy events. And yeah, I mean, I think he has good debuffs. Like, decreased speed weaken, that's a good combo. Like, I might throw him in my normal team or something. I don't really know. But is it decreased speed weaken? Did I make that up? As you guys can tell, yeah, decreased speed weaken. Some synergy with Hex also. So yeah, I'll find a use for him. We got Wallmaster, so that was cool. Okay. All right, you guys. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to check out the video. I really appreciate that. You could have been doing, you know, something else with your time, and I appreciate that this was it. And take care of yourselves. Thank you. Goodbye.